What is going on, Fizz Nation? Welcome back to the channel. Thanks so much for stopping by again this week. We've been in our 2024 fall flavor series for a few weeks now, but now it's official. As of today, the day this video is being released, we are now officially in the fall season in North America, which kind of makes it a little bit weird what we're going to be talking about today. Because ironically, what we're talking about today isn't necessarily a fall flavor. Actually, it's not really a fall flavor at all. It's not even technically a soft drink. Let me explain. This is Microdrink Cola from Waterdrop. Not only is it not technically a fall flavor or a soft drink, it's not even liquid. I saw an ad for this online a few weeks back because, just like you, our phones are constantly spying on us and ratting us out. And I was immediately interested in this because not only am I interested in the concept of making your own soft drinks, but I'm also aware of the fact that we do need to be a little bit more health conscious when it comes to selecting what we ingest, including our soft drinks. And so this is billing itself to be a little bit more of a healthy alternative to a soft drink. Now, Waterdrop is a product of Germany, so we are going to go ahead and consider this an international flavor, but it's pretty easy to get a hold of. They have a website you can order from, and I will link to that in the description. But if you go on their website, you will notice that this is really probably the only soft drink related item that they sell. They also sell teas, energy drinks, pre-workout, and other various fruit-flavored beverages. The cola flavor is what was specifically advertised to me, and the best I can tell, it's really the only thing on their website that specifically mimics what we would consider a traditional soft drink. It is made with 0 sugar. Apparently the sweetness in this is going to come from the cola nut, 0 calorie, and contains vitamin C. I should probably take this time to make sure you all know this is not a sponsor. I've never heard of these guys before, so you can rest assured you are going to get an honest review. But how in the world are we supposed to review this? Well, there is some assembly required with this. We're gonna have to carbonate some water first, so let's go ahead and do that right now. Now we're gonna have to go ahead and open the product, and it's got a little green tab that says open here, so let's go ahead and obey the packaging. Push to open, little tab goes in, and there it is, Fizz Nation. Look at that. It looks like it comes in these little pods of these solid cubes. Take a look at that. Now, apparently they expect you to drop 1 or 2 of these into a container of 14 to 20 ounces of carbonated water. I believe this is about 20 ounces, so I'm gonna go ahead and drop a couple of these in just because I know I'm gonna want my cola to be a little bit stronger. So let's get into these real quick. Peels right off. All right, let's pop these in and see how long it takes them to dissolve. Plop. And plop. All right, we are off to the races. We can see the carbonation has begun to really appear hardcore in this. So I'm gonna go ahead and give this all the time it needs, and I'll be right back when it's done. Look at it go.
1 eternity later.
All right, so that took about 8 minutes, but both cubes are now fully dissolved, and we now have 20 ounces of Microdrink Cola. All right, Fizz Nation, you know what that means. It's time to get right into the content that you guys are actually here to see. So let's go ahead and pop the top and give it the old sniff test. Ooh, so, I mean, yeah, it smells like cola. Like, it's got sort of like a very lightly fruity, nondescript sort of licorice thing going on. Now, we already know there's no sugar in this, so I think the main thing that I'm smelling here is the cola nut. Well, Fizz Nation, I think that's all the farther the sniff test is going to get me here, so let's go ahead and grab our trusty glass with ice and give it the old pour, and let's see if we can get a better look at what we got here. All right, so we have our typical caramel color. It's got some good carbonation thanks to the SodaStream machine, though I will say it's a little bit lighter than your typical cola. Like, it's not a dark brown, it's more of a light brown, as I'm sure you can tell. But we've smelled it, we've seen it, now let's go ahead and taste it. Here's to you. So this is kind of confusing. There is some sweetness to it, but it is very, very lightly sweetened. Like, they tell us that cola nut is where the sweetness comes from, and that this product also contains green coffee. And I think I'm tasting the green coffee more than just about anything else. Like, this is almost sort of like a carbonated light iced coffee. But the problem I'm having here is there's not really a lot of flavor at all. Like, I would say it tastes kind of watered down, but from what I understand, that's kind of the point of this product. They were not making a DIY soda kit here. It almost kind of has the same experience of drinking a sparkling water than a soft drink. And if you've ever had sparkling water, which I have, you get a hint of flavor because it's kind of meant to take the place of the soft drink in the life of someone who's a little bit more health conscious. That's kind of what I'm getting with this here. It's not actually meant to be a soda so much as a tool to help you drink a little bit more water. That's where I think they're going with this. All right, so what do I think of Waterdrop Microdrink Cola? Fizz Nation, I feel like this was kind of a weird one for me. On one hand, I understand what they're trying to do. This is not meant to be a DIY soft drink kit. This is meant to be something that flavors your water so that you'll drink more water. We've seen a lot of those on the market over the years. And apparently this is supposed to be a little bit more healthier than the ones that you see on the supermarket shelf that you squeeze into the water. So I get what they're trying to do as far as that's concerned. The flavor's not meant to be strong or syrupy or extra sweet. It's meant to be just a little bit of extra something to kind of help water feel a little bit more attractive to you, like bubbly or LaCroix. But here's my problem. My problem is if you're gonna do that, you have to make the flavor good. And I don't really feel like the flavor was particularly good in this. Like, sure, it's light, it's crisp, it's a little bit more refreshing than your average soft drink, especially the ones made with corn syrup, but the flavor was a little bit more bitter than sweet. And so for something that markets itself as a cola flavor, I feel like this might be a flavor that you're not reaching for when it comes to enhancing your water. And so it is because of that I'm gonna go ahead and give Waterdrop Microdrink Cola 2 out of 5 sips. I see what you're trying to do, but unfortunately, I just don't think that it works. Have you ever heard of this brand? Have you ever tried it? If so, let me know what you think in the comments down below. Okay, Fizz Nation, don't go away yet because I got one more surprise for you. I mentioned a few videos back that for whatever reason, our fall flavors every year seem to do some of the best numbers we see all year. I don't really know why, but for whatever reason, y'all really seem to like the fall flavor series every year. So it's because of that, I'm acutely aware that you're probably not going to be particularly interested in this review that we're watching today. So it was because of that I was hesitant to even try this product right now because I knew it wasn't particularly a fall flavor and I was worried that there wouldn't be a lot of engagement on the video. So in an attempt to save it, we're going to go ahead and turn this into a fall flavor by adding a little bit of basic to it. I have right here some leftover pumpkin spice Torani syrup, and I'm curious to see what it would do to this flavor. So let's see what we can get out of this. I forgot to grab a spoon. All right, let's see what pumpkin spice Microdrink Cola tastes like. Well, now it just tastes like a candle. The flavor is a little bit more enjoyable though. If Waterdrop would make this, it would probably have brought the sips rating up to about 3.5. Still, this is gonna be easier to finish up. But that's gonna go ahead and do it for me this week, Fizz Nation. Thank you so much for stopping by once again. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to hit that like button. It really helps this channel out a lot more than you know. And if you wanna see more content like this, make sure to hit that subscribe button, ring that bell so you don't miss any notifications for future videos. And also, if you happen to know somebody who might like this kind of content, maybe share one of the videos with them. But in the meantime, in between time, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here, finish this up. You guys have an awesome week and we will see you next time.